For those of you who may not know, I'm somewhat of a music buff. I think I got it from my pops. But for whatever the reason, I enjoy listening to a wide variety of music. I have playlists, 50s, 60s, 70s music, bluegrass, rock, country. It's all rolled into one. I can go listening to 80s hair bands, all the way to 1940s slow dance, to African choir music, to indie folk writers, without missing a single beat. Pun definitely intended. The music streaming service I use, Spotify, it informed me last year that I've listened to over 3,000 different artists in 1 year. Like I said, I like music. I occasionally get in the mood for a genre deep dive, and during one of these, I decided to explore some early 90s UK dance music. Like I'm telling you, I was going all the way out there doing some crazy stuff. And I discovered this really popular song that came out about, I think it was 1993, by a singer by the name of Haddaway. And he was a one-hit wonder, and the song that took 93 by storm was What Is Love? It's that song that starts, what is love, baby, don't hurt me. Everybody knows this song, even if you don't know who Haddaway is. Now, evidently, Haddaway has not found love yet, for he still appears today to be single, but the song evidently struck a chord with a lot of people, and as it reached number 1 in 13 countries, it almost made it into the top 10 in the United States. Now, people probably weren't listening to What Is Love, to answer that very deep question. Rather, they were probably just looking for something to dance to. But it's my earnest belief that in every person's life, we all have the question that needs to answer, what is love? All right, what is love? We have to grapple with that. God gave every single human the ability to love. And we all have an earnest desire to be loved. So the question is, how do we do that? How do we do that? Now, I've heard a lot of people suppose that they lack the ability to love. Some people may. Psychologists, right? They diagnose people with this thing called depersonalization disorder, which basically, they say they are unable to feel love. They are unable to give love. Someone I personally love very much has a phrase for that, and it's called bologna sandwich. Everybody has the ability to love, and for someone to tell you that you can't is a load of garbage. No baby comes out of the womb with an inability to love. The ability to love is something that can be molded, it can be shaped by a sin-cursed world, but a total lack of it, that's not natural. And we know this because Matthew 22:37 tells us, Jesus said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. So if God commands us to love, then that means he has to equip every single human who ever breathes air on this earth the ability to do so. Because if he wasn't, then he would be giving you an impossible task. And that is not impossible.